Hello friends, we are going to learn concepts of complex number from the unit Number and Algebra of IBDP Math AAHL syllabus, and I have taken a problem from IBDP Math AAHL past paper. Now the problem here is, consider phi equals to a plus bi whole cube where a comma b belongs to R. Part A. In terms of A and B, find 1. The real part of phi, 2. The imaginary part of phi, B. Hence or otherwise show that 1 plus root 3i whole cube equals to minus 8. The roots of the equation z cube equals to minus 8 are u, v and w, where u equals to 1 plus root 3i and v belongs to R. Part C. Write down v and w, giving your answer in the Cartesian form. On an Argand diagram, u, v and w are represented by the points u, v, w respectively. D. Find the area of the triangle UVW. Each of the points U, V and W is rotated counterclockwise, anti-clockwise about 0 through an angle of pi by 4 to form 3 new points U dash, V dash and W dash. These points represent the complex numbers u dash, v dash and w respectively. U dash, v dash and w dash, giving your answers in the form r into e to the power I theta, where theta is greater than minus pi and less than and equals to pi. F part. Given that u dash, v dash and w dash are the solutions of the z cube equals to c plus di, where c, d belongs to R, find the value of c and the value of d. It is given that u, v, w, u dash, v dash and w dash are all solutions of z power n equals to alpha for some alpha belongs to C, where n belongs to capital N. Part G. Find the smallest positive value of n. Now the solution. Part A. Phi equals to a plus bi whole power 3. Now we will expand. So a cube plus 3a square bi power 1 plus 3a bi power 2 plus bi power 3 equal a cube 3a square bi minus 3ab square. I square value would be minus 1, so that is why minus 1 will come here, and minus b cube I. So in a part 1 we are looking for real part. The real part would be a cube minus 3ab square, and part 2 the imaginary part would be 3a square b minus b cube. So this is the answer of A part 1 and part 2. Now we will proceed to B part. Hence or otherwise show that 1 plus root 3 I whole cube equal to minus 8. So now we will put a is equals to 1 and b is equals to root 3. So 1 plus root 3I whole cube equals to, and as the answer is real, so we will directly substitute in the real result. So 1 cube minus 3 1 root 3 power 2. So this is 1 minus root 3 square would be 3. 3 into 3 would be 9 and the answer would be minus 8. So this is the answer of B part. Now we will proceed to C part. The roots of the equation z cube equals to minus 8 are u, v, w, and u value is given 1 plus root 3I, and we have to write down the value of v and w. So one of the root would be v minus 2 and the w would be 1 minus root 3I. By using the complex conjugate theorem, as 1 plus root 3I is one of the root, then 1 minus root 3I would be the another root. So this is the answer of C part. Now we will proceed to D part. Now here on Argand diagram, U, V, W are represented by U, capital U, capital V and capital W respectively 3 points. So we will sketch the Argand diagram. This is your real axis, this is your imaginary axis, and minus 2 would be the point here, and one of the point is 1 plus root 3I, and the another one would be here 1 minus root 3I, and as far as coordinate concerned, it would be 1 comma minus root 3, and here the coordinate concerned 1 comma root 3, and here the point would be minus 2 comma 0. So if you join all these 3 points, then we will get here triangle, and we have to find the area of this triangle. So area is equals to 1 upon 2 into, now here this length would be 3 unit into this base would be root 3 and root 3 down, so it would be 2 root 3, 2 get cancelled, and the area of the triangle would be 3 root 3. So this is the answer of D part. Now we will proceed to E part. Each of the points U, V, W is rotated counterclockwise about 0 through the angle of pi by 4, and the 3 new points capital U dash, capital V dash, capital W dash, and these points are representing the complex number U dash, V dash and W dash. So we will convert these values of U, V, W into the R into e to the power I theta form as it is required in the answer. So 1 plus root 3 I would be 2 e to the power I pi by 3. Another 1 minus root 3 I would be 2 into e to the power minus I pi by 3, and minus 2 would be 2 e to the power I pi, as we have only the real number. Now this is rotated by pi by 4, so we will multiply here e to the power I pi by 4. and the answers would be 2 to e to the power I. Now we will add the powers here, so that would be 7 pi by 12 equals to 2 into e to the power I minus pi by 12 equals to 2 into e to the power. Now here 5 pi by 4, but we have the limit minus greater theta value is greater than minus pi and less than and equals to pi. So 2 into e to the power I into minus 3 pi by 4. As we will subtract 5 pi by 4 minus 2 pi. So this is the answer of E part. Now we will proceed to F part. Given that U dash, V dash and W dash are the solutions of Z to the power 3 equal to C plus DI, so we will multiply all three roots and then we will convert into the Cartesian form. So here, as I said, U dash into V dash into W dash is equals to 2. So now here we multiply this and this, so it would be 2 into 2 into 2 into e to the power I 7 by 12 pi minus pi by 12 minus 3 pi by 4, getting 8 e to the power I, and now here this would be 7 minus 1 6 and 9, so it would be minus pi by 4. So this is the solution of F part. Now we will proceed to G part. It is given that U, V, W, U dash, V dash and W dash all are the solutions of the Z power n equals to alpha, and where alpha belongs to complex number and n belongs to integer number, natural number. G, find the smallest positive value of n. So U into V into W into U dash into V dash into W dash equals to, we have the value of U dash, V dash, W dash, that is 8 e to the power minus pi by 4 into I, into here we have the value of, so here this would be 2 into 2 into 2 would be 8 into e to the power I pi by 3, positive pi by 3, negative we can cancel, and here we will be getting plus pi. So this would be 64 e to the power 3 by 4 pi I. So the value of n as, so for Z to the power n alpha, so the value of n equals to 6 into 4 equals to 24. So this is the solution of given problem. I hope you understood this solution. Please like, share and subscribe this channel.